Hello everybody, my name is Kat and welcome back for another video of NHL franchise mode. Now today what we're gonna do, we're gonna start this third season, I believe. It's been a long time since we played this franchise mode, boys. I know I've had a lot of games to play lately, but the fact that I'm choosing right now to do 2 videos per day for the time being permits me to play a little bit more of NHL 2. So where we last left off, we didn't even start the preseason games, so I had to check out the roster. We have two players that we need to get rid of, that we have too much. We don't have space for them. It's Nick Shore and Eddie Lack, our goaltender that we picked up. I believe we picked them in the free agency, but I guess we don't need him because I saw Fucali in the AHL is ready to play in the NHL. He's a backup goaltender now, so Fucali is going to be our backup. So we need to get rid of him. But first of all, we're going to trade Nick Shore to the Ottawa Senators in exchange for Cedric Paquette, centerman, fourth line centerman. All right, this is exactly what we need. We don't have a fourth liner, so we're going to need that. Plus, he can still grow a little bit. If we need him, he could go like at 79, maybe maximum. I don't think we're gonna have him for too long. He's not really good on offensive, but he's a good defense. He's good on defense, so we should be okay with that. So we're gonna trade him out straight up for Cedric Paquette. I don't think we can get anything else from him. So there are hopeful team, which makes sense that they would want to get Nick Shore to maybe help them out a little bit if they get to the playoff eventually. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Accepted, of course, the trade has been accepted. Now, straight up two centermen for one another. Alright, so we got Cedric Paquette on our team. And now I'm going to show you really quick, boys, what I was talking about. Eddie Lack's a backup, of course. He was supposed to be our backup, but I just saw that Fucali became our backup, so he's gonna be our backup this year. So we gotta get rid of Fucali, of Eddie Lack. Excuse me. So we gotta get rid of Eddie Lack, boys. So let me make sure that let me check around the league to see who wants Eddie Lack. Alright, I think the Dallas Stars want Eddie Lack. They don't have any goaltenders in itself, so I had no choice but to pick up the 4th round pick, boys. Take a look. They need a backup goaltender. They don't have any backup goaltenders. Right now in the NHL for them, their backup is like 54 overall. So yeah, they absolutely need a backup goaltender. Eddie Lack's a perfect backup for them. Alright, so they absolutely needed that. And plus, we don't really need any goaltender whatsoever. We do have McNiven that can play as a starter in the AHL, so we're good. We just need a backup in the AHL, but it's going to come by itself, so we don't need to worry about that. So we're going to get, in exchange of Eddie Lack, we're going to get their 4th round pick for the next year. So let's go ahead and make that trade happen, boys. There we go. And we're going to get Fucali as our backup. So let me do the lineups. And afterwards, we're going to be ready to start the season, the 3rd season. Alright, boys. So that's what the lines are going to look like this year after I'm done with them. So Pacioretty is going to play with Galchenyuk and Drouin. Lekanen, Brassard, and Radulov together. So a good second line, a good first line. A good 3rd line also with Donskoy, Dano, and Shaw. Could be better for the 4th line, but I think it's going to do the job for now. Delarose, Paquette, and McCarron. And we've got on defense, Alsner, Weber, Olden, Petrie, Edler, and Del Zaro. Now the defense is our weak side, but I think we're still going to be okay with the offense. We got a good offense. I think we're going to be okay. We've got the goaltenders, of course, our league goaltender, our franchise goaltender, I must say, Carey Price, and Fucali on the net on the backup. So we've got good goaltenders. Hopefully they're gonna do the job. It's really just the defense that we are lacking off right now. And for the AHL, looks like that. Pertanen with Logan Shaw and William Bitton on the first line. We've got James Wood, our left wing winner, our left wing from the future for Elite. He's an Elite, of course, 19 years of age. I'm hoping that he grows this year because he's going to need to grow as fast as possible. He's a low Elite though, so it might take some time. We've got a couple of others. We got Kel Fleury, a low top 4 right here. I'm playing him on the offensive. And over here on defense, we've got all these players right here. These young players that are coming in. Jolson and our elite, 2 of our elites defensemen, Pino and Kobasu. So there they are right there. Alright. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this goes, boys. So let's start the first season up. Let's see how it's going to go, boys. I'm hoping it's going to go very well. I'm really hoping for it. Let me see the scouting really quick. Where should we go for the scouting? I want to see really quick. So I'm going to check up the scouting really quick, boys, just to see what it was going to look like, and I'm going to come back to you. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and simulate, boys, the preseason. I'm ready. I went ahead and checked the scouting, and it's pretty much one-sided. It's all WHL this year. It looks like it's going to all be WHL. A great year for the WHL, so we're going to scout a lot over there. So first of all, I sent my scouting reports to WHL for the attack, the offense first. And once we're done, once we have another report to get, we're going to do this for the defense side. So we're going to do the defense WHL. So hopefully it's going to be good. Hopefully we're going to do great on that. Now for our preseason, doesn't look like we're selling that well. It's pretty much a 50-50 of a season, but that's just the preseason. You know, you never know. I hope it's going to be better on the season itself. We're going to have to see, I guess, boys. Alright. We are getting a lot of points though. So 2, 3, and 2, it's not that bad. So we're going to be able to start up the first month, boys. So we're going to go ahead and simulate right away the first month. I've wasted enough time for you guys already. You guys, I know you guys want to see the season roll up quickly. So we're going to do that. So first game of the season is against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Are we going to be able to win this game? Could be really important against a rivalry team nonetheless. So no, we win 1-0. So that's really not good. That's really not a way to start things up. That's absolutely not the way to start things up, boys. But what you're gonna do? So 3 weeks. We're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go 3 weeks for defense now over the WHL. Should be good enough, hopefully. All right. So let's see. Nashville Predators. They have 2 wins and 1 loss. We managed to win over them. So managed to win. That was a tough team to win. Now we should be able to win against the Oilers. We do. There we go, and we win. Okay, so 3 wins in a row. We're getting good. We escaped. Like, we didn't manage to get our first win against the Maple Leafs, but at least we managed to have like 4 wins in a row right now, and 2 out of 4 of these wins are we ended in 5-0, so that's pretty good. They want to trade us. Van Riemsdyk, I don't want him. Don't need him. It's the defenseman one, not the not James, the other one. All right, so we've got 2 losses, and those 2 losses are on regulation. Another loss in regulation, 1-0. So it looks like when we're losing because we're not scoring. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay, boys. So 4-1. We've lost 4-1 against the Panthers. And let's see how we're going to go against the Boston Bruins, where we win 2-0. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's a pretty good season so far. Pretty good season. I mean, we just began the season. It's just the first month, but 7-4. I like to see that, boys. I like to see that. We're gonna continue on the WHL. We're gonna go for forwards again, another month for forwards, just to be sure. All right. So we're gonna have scouted for 2 months in total over the WHL. So hopefully that's gonna be enough. Another win. So 3 wins in a row. That's pretty good, boys. So we got 4 wins in a row. After that, 2 losses in a row. Another like 3 wins in a row, I think. We just lost our last game against the Toronto Maple Leafs, so I imagine we can't buy a win against the Toronto Maple Leafs. That's a shame. But after our first month, boys, we are 8-4-1, which is not a bad record. We're actually the best team on our division after the first month. Let's go check out the stats. All right, let's go check out the stats, how we're doing. On the goals, who has the most goals? Looks like Pacioretty is the best scorer. Of course, nice, pretty good. He had a disappointing year, the second year. The first year was absolutely ridiculous for Pacioretty. I mean, he did really great. I want to show you guys just to make sure that you guys don't miss it. So there it is, boys. 89, the first year of Pacioretty was absolutely ridiculous, like I said. 89 points in 82 games, 40 goals. The first time he actually had this 40 goals. Disappointing year the last year, along with the team in itself. 55 points in only, but this year looks like it's going to be a good year, like a normal year for him. So I guess that's a good thing. Let's see, so the most points, Lekanen is actually on the second line, is actually our best player right now with 11 points, and Galchenyuk on the first line is doing great, boys, so pretty good. What about our goaltenders after the first year? Only Price. Okay, Price Price was the goaltender for the entire season so far. Foucault hasn't goaled yet, so that's wasn't in a net yet, so that's okay, I guess. Price is doing great. Look at this. Only allowing 1.45 goals per game. That's the Price we want to see. That's if only he was playing like that this year in real life. Good Price. And 90 saving percentage of 95.2. That's unbelievable, boys. That's unbelievable. I think that so far it's the best year that Price even ever had. So we're being lucky right now. We're lucky that we have a goaltender like Price. So let me check out the scouts, and we're going to continue to simulate the second month, boys. Alright, boys, so let's continue. Let's simulate the second month. I think we're going to be great, boys. I think we're going to be doing great. After seeing the stats, I think Price is doing great. Really, it's probably his best year so far. Probably gonna go down a little bit, his stats, of course, along the year, but I think he's playing great this year, and our team in total is playing great also. So I feel like it's gonna be an excellent year for us. Already 2 wins for the month of November for us. Now the Panthers, Florida Panthers, wants Victor Mete and our 6th round in exchange for their 4th round. I'm kind of actually tempted to do that trade because we got people we need to play in the AHL that we are not able to play on their position, especially defense. If we make some plays by trading Victor Mete in exchange for a 4th round, that we could get potentially an elite player, maybe. We never know with a 4th round with this game. So I think I'm going to accept that, boys. I'm going to accept that. I'm going to make the line changes. So hang on 1 minute. Alright, boys. So this is what it's going to look like for the AHL. Actually, in the defense... Oh, fuck. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted Fleury. There we go. So Fleury is going to be playing on his position that he was originally supposed to be playing at. So he's going to be the one replacing Victor Mete in this position. And originally he was supposed to be playing like on the offense. He was playing for the first month on the offense. He's going to be replaced over there by Simon Bourque, which we can now play. So we can actually grow him up. So that's good. So that's what the lines are going to look like for the Rockets of Laval. Pretty good, boys. So let's see, against Las Vegas Golden Knights, we actually lost against them, but that's okay. We got 2 wins in a row beforehand, and we got another win against the Islanders. We're doing great, boys. Doing great so far. The next scouting that I'm going to do is over the OHL, boys. So Canada is looks like a great year for Canada in itself for the scouting, for the young prospects. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of players we can dig up, what kind of players we can get. With the type of season we're getting at right now, doesn't look like, I don't know if it's going to stick like that for the entire season. I doubt it, but it would be pretty cool. If it's the case, that means that we're going to have a very low draft pick, like very low by the 20th or something, if we don't win the cup. If we win the cup, we're going to be dead last, but I mean, that means that we're going to get some gems that nobody really wanted. We never know. We never know, boys. But another great month so far, boys. We've got a lot of wins, only 2 losses in this month so far, too. 3 losses now with the New York Rangers, but that's okay. So let's go over the OHL for defense. That's right, defense over the OHL. 3 weeks. All right, let's do this shit, boys. That should be enough. 3 weeks should be enough for the OHL. And let's go get the Canucks are doing well also. Another team that's doing well. It's gonna be okay to lose against them. Yeah, we lost, but we got a point, so that's always a good thing. Now I don't want to make that trade. No more trades. That was well enough. We have exactly the same. Before the games against Tampa Bay, we had the same stats as a team as the Rocket of Laval. So that's pretty interesting. Now let's see. Did we win our last game? We actually lost. So we're at 5 losses in a row right now. So we were doing great. Right before the start of the Pittsburgh Penguin game, where we started to lose 5 games in a row, managed to get a point against the Vancouver Canucks, but unfortunately we lost 5 wins in a row, 5 games in a row, which is putting us back down a little bit. So in the losing streak right now, I feel like we're gonna be okay anyways. We're gonna be able to come back down. To come up again. It's just one of these, you know, it happens to every team. Every great team has that streak that ends and another losing streak that begins sometimes. So it happens. It's normal. Let's see what our individual stats for our players. Looks like Drouin is our best player right now with 23 points in 26 games played, which is good. Galchenyuk is still second player. Must be tired of being the second best. And Lekonen went back down a little bit, but with still 19 points. It's unbelievable for a player like him over the second line. He's tearing it up. He's doing a better job than Pacioretty, who's in the first line. But Pacioretty is actually scoring goals. He just isn't putting assists on his boards. So that's one thing. And over the goaltenders, Price is the only one that, so Foucault still hasn't went in the net yet. I think I probably, you know what, that's probably because I forgot to put in auto goaltenders again, auto rotations, because I pulled it off auto rotations for the playoffs. I forgot to put it on, probably that's why. So Price so far has played all the games, and he's with a percentage of 94.6, 94.6, and 1 goal per game still. Closer to 2, but still 1 goal per game. Price is doing great, boys. That is why we're having a great year in this so far. Our players are doing okay, but Price is having the time of his year right now, the season of his career. So that's pretty good. I'm actually going to go ahead and put on the auto rotation on again, because I think that's what I forgot to do first time around. I probably forgot to do that. Let's see right here. Yeah, off. It was off. Need to put that on again. We need to put that on, boys. I forgot to put that on. That's why Price... I was wondering why Price was playing all the games. That didn't make any sense. That didn't make any sense. Foucault's gonna probably play one of these first games on the NHL soon enough, boys. Soon enough. Let me check out the scouting. Like always, we're gonna check out the scouting. I'm gonna check out the scouting. See how it goes. See what I have to scout on. And after that, we're gonna start the simulation of the third month. Alrighty then, boys. I'm ready. Let's simulate the third month. The next scouting we're going to do is Russia. Russia for offense and defense, both of them. So Russia is going to be the next country that's going to be a lot of scouting over there. A lot of Russian savages that are going to be ready to snipe within the NHL. They want to be there. And I suspect that to happen, of course. And after we're done with Russia, there's going to be OHL. We're going to come back to OHL for a little bit of offense, and also Liga. Liga apparently is a thing. So we start the month with 2 losses and a win. 2 losses in a row. So we started the month with like the 7 losing streak. We managed to break that up with a win, but we lose again against the Red Wings, so we're struggling like crazy right now. That is a big trade that are actually want us to do right now. The Arizona Coyotes wants to give us James Neal and Goligoski, top 6 defenseman. It says right there he's a top 4, but I doubt it. It's a top 6. And a 4th round pick. In exchange for a 1st round pick and Jolson. No thank you. I'm never gonna give either of those. That's absolutely out of the question. So let's see how we're gonna do for the rest of the season, boys. We're starting another losing streak. This is not good at all. Now this is not what I wanted to see. We were starting the year so well, and now all of a sudden we're doing bad for some reason, boys. I don't know why we're doing bad. But we're gonna have to fix that pretty quick, because I don't want to see any of that. That is not the type of thing I want to see, boys. So let's see right here. So 3 winnings, a losing streak of 3 games, but we managed to win it, to break it up fast enough to not become another big losing streak. So we win against the Capitals. Looks like this is gonna be a trash month. Yeah, it's gonna be a trash month. We lost again. Yeah, it's gonna be an absolutely awful month. That's okay, boys. It happens. We can have this month. We can afford to have a bad month. We can afford to have one bad month, because we had a great month, our first great month, and a salvageable month for the second one. Now this is an awful one. And we came back to 50%, to 50 of a year, which is ridiculous. I mean, I was expecting so much more for a year of what kind of year we could have had. I mean, I thought we would have had a great year, but so far we're struggling. Like another 4 losses in a row. What's going on? 4 losses in a row. We got 7 losses in a row. A win, 3 losses in a row, a win, and 4 losses in a row. This is absolutely unbelievable. It's unacceptable. We're 6th in our division now. Awful, absolutely awful month of December. We don't even want to talk about it. Let's check out the stats really quick, boys. See how our players are doing. If we can change anything. What's going on right now? Why are our players not doing well at all? I don't understand. I don't get it. All right. 28 points. Our players are not. They're not performing anymore. Basically, that's what's going on. Our players are not performing anymore, which is a shame. Price, 16 wins, 16 goals. Still doing great though. Still doing great with 92.9. He's doing great. It's a great year for Price. He just doesn't have the team in front of him all of a sudden. And Foucault only played one game, but only gave one goal. So he won his first game, Foucault, on the Montreal Canadiens side. So pretty good year for Foucault, I must say. Now let me check up the scouting reports. I'm going to check up. Okay, so we're going to see really quick, all right? What's going on with the team stats? We're going to see really quick what I have to change. All right, we're going to see it really quick. Goals for per game. Let's see. We're good. We're good. We're scoring goals. We're scoring goals. We're good. Goals against per game. We're doing great. So goals in, against, and for. We're doing great. We're not going. We're the least. We're the best team in our division for giving the less goals, and we're one of the best teams for scoring. So that's not the problem. So where is the problem exactly? We're struggling a little bit on the power play. All right. And we're struggling a lot on the penalty kill. All right. I'm going to change our special units and do the scouting. All right, boys. After a good review, a good time, mixing up the lines and whatnot, this is what it's going to look like for the power play and the penalty kill. The power play, it's going to be Patrick, Galchenyuk at the way. So the first line together, we're going to put them up, and the second line also together. All right, the same lines. They were doing great. I checked up for I looked up for the shooting and the senses. That's how I look for the offense. And same thing goes for Weber. Alden's going to play with Weber, the best option. And Alsner is going to play with Delzado on the second power play. And as it is for the penalty kill, boys, it's going to be Dano with Pacioretty, assisted with Weber and Alsner together. Brassard and Donskoy for the second penalty kill with Petrie and Olden. Okay, they're switching places. This, for the penalty kill, I looked at for the defense and physicality. All right, so that's how I looked at it. So that's how it's going to be. Hopefully it's going to be better. Hopefully they're going to play better. I don't know if it's going to be better or not. We're going to have to see. We're going to go ahead and sim the month of January. And if we're still not doing great, if we still have a shit month after I did all of that, we're probably going to have to look up for maybe a trade or something. We're going to have to see, boys. You guys are going to have to tell me if I should need to do something. If need be. We're going to have to see though. So far it's 1-1. The losses and wins ratio are 1-1 for now. So we're starting over again. Let's put this as if it was the first game, the start of the year. All right. So if it was the start of the year again. So 1-2 so far. 2 losses in regulation in a row too. So another winning streak so far, a losing streak. We can't have these losing streak all the time. We need to do something. We need to find a way to win. We need to find a way to win. We gotta win. We got a point right there against the Hurricanes, but still, it's still a loss for me. For me, it still counts as a loss, so it's not good. It's not good at all. We don't need that. It's 3 losses in a row. We finally got a win, a good win. That's going to be good for us. A 6-1 and another win, a 6-2. So that's what I want to see. I want to see comebacks like that. 2 wins in a row. We need these wins, boys. We need to get these wins. We need to come back into the team we were before we started having those losing streaks for no apparently reason, for no apparent reasons. All right. I put up the best lines possible for penalty kill and power play, so we shouldn't have these problems like 2 losses in a row like that. Regulation losses too. This is not acceptable. 2 losses in a row, which resulted in 3-0. We didn't even score in 6 periods, boys. This is awful. We can't have that. All right, we win against the Dallas Stars again. That's good. It's pretty much a 50-50 from what I can look like. 50-50 month right there. No, not 50. 60% of bad things happen in this month for sure. We got more wins. We just won again, but we're struggling hard, boys. It's already a better month than it was the other one, the month of December, and we went back up, but if we don't start winning again, and winning big time with winning streaks, I have a feeling we're gonna struggle a lot, boys, and we're gonna have another one of these years. And I don't want that to happen, boys. I really don't want that to happen. I want my team to be a good team, to have a great year. So I'm gonna stop it right there. We're gonna stop on February. On the next episode, we're gonna simulate the rest of this season. What we're gonna do is I want to check up on you guys. I want you guys to give me an advice. Should I make a trade or not? If you guys think I should make a trade, then I'm gonna make one. Or should I just change the lines a little bit? Maybe do something to try and encourage my players maybe to play better, something. Let's see, anybody right here deserves some play time? Maybe not really. I mean, everybody's playing in their positions, so I don't have anybody that I have to play somewhere. I did just see that Kubasu went up to the defenseman, which we're gonna have to put him up, I guess. Alright, so there's that, I guess. There's these players. There's McNiven right here. So nobody that's ready to play in the NHL. So I feel on my personally, I feel like we don't have to make trades, but it could be, we could have something. We have to do something in order to help our team. I don't know what it is just yet. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Keep it easy, boys.